Hi Aries, welcome to your September 4th through the 11th, 2023 Tarot and Astrology reading with Melissa from Island Girl Tarot. How are you all? It's Labor Day weekend and it's a sad one with the loss of our Jimmy Buffett. Oh, crushing. But I'm not surprised that, he was a Capricorn, but I know he had to have some Sag in him. So, Jupiter stationed to go retrograde. Anyways, for you all, and that's what I'm looking at astrology-wise today, is the Jupiter retrograde stationed in your second house of earned income and things that you value and what you value. And it's going to be trining the Mercury retrograde that's in your sixth house of day-to-day work and how you work and where you work and how your office is set up and that kind of thing. And if you don't work, then it's just how you do your day-to-day activities. And I really saw this as, in the sixth house is also pets. And I see that this could be something to do with pets. It may be the loss of a pet. I certainly hope not. Hopefully it is the expansion and you're adding a pet. Or you may have to take a pet to the vet. Maybe that's what it is, something to that effect. If this is people, then you might have a coworker that's ill. Of course, COVID is rearing its ugly head again. So if you're working outside of the house, you may have coworkers that are not feeling well, and they could force you guys back in, inside and remote work and that kind of thing, and masking and I don't think like a blanket, but I think some offices may have to take some precautions as needed. But it really looks like you can also be working on something from the past that once Mercury goes direct and then Jupiter in November, by the time it does, this is something that's going to be more beneficial to you monetarily even. Certainly it looks like it would make things run smoother. It's work easier, smarter, not harder. And I just think whatever this is going to be beneficial once they're both direct. And I think starting this week and through the middle of the month when Mercury goes direct, I think the next couple of weeks you're going to be looking at things that you've done before to address whatever the situation is. And then as Mercury goes direct, you're going to work on it and talk about it. And then when Jupiter goes direct, it'll be implemented and somehow, hopefully, bringing you income in some way. So you guys will just have to let me know how it manifests to you, whether it's, business-wise or animal-related. Do leave me some comments. I'd appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. And for Aries, for the Tarot, for September 4th through the 11th. Both of those came out. Well, it's definitely money-related. Okay. So, and it started out so well. Hang on a second. The Nine of Pentacles, the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles are both out. The 9 is the center, the 10 is the foundation. The 3 of Pentacles out, to me, when there's this many Pentacles out, is always a profession. Do you know what I think? I think, and especially since this is your second house of income, and in that sixth house, I think you're going to hire an accountant. Because if you need somebody to help with your books, or because the 3 of Pentacles is a professional, and while this is good, there's some sort of loss here. The 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords indicate some sort of separation from your money. But I think it's good in that you're paying a professional to help you with your finances, right? And yes, it's going to cost you some money, It's going to cost you some money. But working together, you guys are going to end up making money out of this, and you're going to be doing something. You're going to be looking at things differently with this Hanged Man. You're going to be doing it in a different manner. But there's good news, because you've still got the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands out, which tells me the Knight of Wands is probably the accountant. And this could have to do with your home, if it's not business related, and if it's just something that you value. If you don't work, it could be something to do with your home. If it's something to do with your house, it's like you're going to refinance it, although not with these mortgage rates, but refinance it, or have to refinance it for some reason, perhaps, or buying a house for the first time, but you're having to pay more money to do it. In other words, you're going to refinance it and it's going to cost you money. Or the accountant's going to help save you money in the long run, but you've got to pay him up front. That type of thing. But it's not a terrible scenario, because in the long run, you've got this money. The money's there. And so it's just going to be, you've got to spend a little to make a little in this case. And I do think that the Hanged Man is probably, some sort of financial advisor in some way, that's telling you this is what you need to look at going forward, and how you need to proceed with your finances, and how to do what you need to do. Yeah, I think that's a lot of it is, swap those two there. It's paying somebody for their advice, and it looks like it's, monetary related, but the outcome tends to be good. It's going to bring a new perspective on how to do things. And as you pull the next card, see, it's the Chariot, you're going to go forward. So you're going to get this thing straightened out. It may be a little askew right now. The accountant or the advisor, financial advisor, whomever it is going to come in and say, okay, this is how you need to do this going forward. So, the other thing I could say is, this could be, again, you're having to spend money, but this could be a seminar that your company brings in, that you attend, that the company, those things that the company spends big money on, and y'all have to attend and pass the crackers to everybody or whatever, trying to figure out how do you get the most in a room, in one place or what have you. And of course it's called working together. But those in-house seminar and wellness and coaching seminars. Something like that could also be happening. So again, you guys will have to let me know in the comments section, please, or islandgirl2008@gmail.com and islandgirlkeen.com/islandgirl, 2 L's on the end of girl. And I hope you all have a great week, Aries. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.